Hello, hello, welcome guys to another episode of Dingus Hammer. This time we're gonna do a list review for the upcoming PacRim. What's the name of the tournament, Paps?
The PacRim job?
The PacRim job. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
North American Team Tournament Champion. I don't know, something championship tournament or something or something real fancy.
basically, Paps is gonna be talking you through the list. I'm gonna be nodding to it. So let's start with Hefemerks.
Yeah, so basically, it's because we're backwards people. We thought we'd start from backwards and start
Of
with the bottom.
course,
Of
that's how you
course,
start with every list, though, right? You should start from the bottom. Like the
absolutely.
most
Yeah,
juicy
I
things are at the bottom.
yeah. Um,
So
First up,
King
we got
Ali.
Carrie Hegna, Chegna, C Hegna, baby. Let's go. Who has two chosen lords on Karkadons? What a mad lad. This guy is with Dark Prelate, so he still has the spells, and then he has a Wizard Master Evo to go in that big unit of Great Weapon Warriors with Wrath. I mean, this is just he's gonna run at you, and it's either like his beef
True.
wagon is gonna run over you, or you're gonna run over it, or be able to like avoid it and kill it slowly.
Huh.
Um,
On the
definitely,
Lord and the Karkat on the general, ugh, they can get sniped really easily.
yeah, yeah, they can. You just need to kill one of them. It's super risky, and it's very much like push it forward. He has no chaff. And he just has Evo, so he doesn't really have great
Just
half
clearing.
clear either. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Um,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
free
but
boss list.
if he's there to drink, then he's gonna do great.
It's dummy thick. Next
Dummy
one.
thick. Kelvin Moore. Not Kelvin Less. No, no, no. Don't be confused with Kelvin Less,
Not this guy.
okay? Or even Kelvin Same. No, this is Kelvin Moore. Okay, on KOE. Kingdom of Equitane. And so we got Peg Knights, we got some
So
Yeomen.
we have
He
this
has two Dukes. Oh my goodness. One's on a
one hippo.
Hippo. Yep, and the others on a warhorse with Wormwood Core. I actually like that. Fortress
Dragon
of Faith.
stuff, okay.
Destiny's Call and Fortress what? Interesting. I just don't get it. Maybe.
Master
Um.
Shamanism.
Yeah. Bunch of knights, couple chaff, and some peg knights. Kind of similar to the other homie.
Well, but he has some tough and the
Yeah,
few
he has
pennants to
some
run
chaff,
out. Yeah.
but still doesn't have great chaff clear. His lord's very susceptible to cannonballs and stuff. Um, Cool breath weapon though, so he's really actually has okay chaff clear at least.
Sorians.
I like it to be good
Hammerhead.
because I like shamanism more, even though it's also not very good at chaff clear. He has other elements in it too.
Yeah.
Hammerhand 40. Oh yeah. Were you gonna say Javi?
Oh yeah, I was saying like basically he can play like lists at corner and stuff like that, or like guidelines and things like that
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Unless they have cannons.
Yeah, unless they have guns. Well, then he still has shamanism. Then he can
Well, he is
kind
a
of
hippo
play.
lord.
Yeah, he hide the hippo lord until you deal with cannons somehow.
Yeah. And
Depending on whether they're ogre cannons or any other cannons.
yeah,
If they're
depends what.
vermin swarm cannons, then it's like just run it around. You don't care.
Lol. It
Okay,
is Green Knight,
ancients.
and I always like Green Knight. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Green Knight.
Ancients.
Mystic
Alpha
Traveler.
Karna Warlord. Let's go. Mystic Traveler. Horsaur. A Druidism with Sun Tablet. I like that. The Crocodiles. Bunch of
34
push it
warriors.
forward. Let's go.
Seems like
Push
a
it
theme of
forward.
this team.
Yeah. They're like, y'all ever heard of shooting? Me neither. Let's go. And also, too, all their lords are very low damage. We have had Evo, which is okay. Evo can have like
Snipes and stuff, yeah.
significant damage, yeah, but it's not gonna do like a ton of wounds. Shamanism is kind of the same way, unless like your totemic summon goes ham. And then with Druidism and the Stitch has some damage, but it's probably gonna be casting the other debuff spells. I would be guessing. Um, very interesting. I don't maybe get the Crown of the Wizard King, but I could also just be missing something too. And I also like for Crown of the Wizard King and Supernatural Dexterity, you could just go the +1 Strength one, which I think I prefer. And he doesn't have
Huh.
Obsidian Rock either, so that's also another thing where it's like,
Wait, his apprentice druidism only.
Yeah, you pick one spell out of any of them, so it's like
Huh.
gonna be the yeah, like the raise one or the plus toughness one.
Okay, that's not a lot of magic.
Well, and the Stygiasaur is an adept, so he has two spells.
So 3 spells
Um,
total.
no, four because of the crown of the Wizard King
Where's the crown?
and the Saurian Warlord. But
Ah,
I'm kind of confused by that.
okay.
I mean, it's also I think kind of bad on the Warlord because you don't want to take wounds from an extra source, and you only have one way to heal him, so unless you roll Druidism on him. Um,
Hey, maybe he has a
yeah.
big dice for rolling that. Who knows?
Let's go.
Let's
Yes.
go. Dwarven halls.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff Durham. He changed his normal list a little bit, just the core. I noticed. I was like, Jeff, what in the hell you
Ooh.
doing, buddy?
Ooh.
You mad
Ooh.
lad? 2 by 23 clan marksman with shield and
Living on the
handgun.
edge. Living on
I
the
know
edge.
it's mad lad stuff. I think I preferred his old list more. I mean, it's not a bad list, of course, and Jeff's a very good player. Um,
Yeah, so you had what, a cannon, an organ
I
gun you
think
equipped
too.
it,
What
miners,
I'm guessing
ooh.
is he's had too many games where even though Greybeards like with the hold stone, it's hard to break their like it can be hard to break their steadfast. I think he probably must have had games where that happened and he lost combat by a lot and got smoked. Because he added the deep watch, so that's like an indication
The
that
mythic.
stubborn is very consistent.
Yes. The mythic brick.
Yeah,
The
good
centerpiece of your
good
army.
list. Definitely gets beaten by like more mobile things that can run around
Yes,
it.
double in big
Especially if
units
you
of
can kill
handgunners.
the
23.
organ gun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2 by 23.
DS devouring, yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Pretty good list. And then there's Chammer.
Rune of mining. What does rune of mining do?
I don't know. I don't know what the rune of mining is. I don't know what the
Perfect.
rune
We're
of
experts.
readiness is. Yes, 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 yes. We are.
Yeah,
Okay, you
yeah,
look.
yeah. I don't. I don't.
You go through the other list. I'm gonna go through in a second through what the hell are those roots. Okay.
Yeah, rune of mine. Well, I'm just curious because I'm like, well, he has no. He's not rolling through with the miners. There is some kind of rune that gives you something, but yeah, I don't know.
There is
Check
a
it
rune
out,
that gives you
Trophy.
something.
I mean, and his character is of course the classic, the Thane that's good against infantry and just does a bunch of Exodus wounds because of Dragon's Breath and the 3 Rune of Lightning, and the King that is killing big stuff and can just be like, oh, I turn on Flaming, goodbye A-Bomb or whatever, like or Trolls or whatever he's playing. Last up we have Chummer, Mr. Chummer. I love Chummer, dude. He's a chummy guy, that guy. Um, he is running a Bastion. Whoa, Bastion with a Prophet with the Eye of the Bull on occultism, which I like. That's if I was to run that character on that mount, that's how I would run it. Probably just with MR2 and maybe a Luckstone. Then he has the Overlord with Hero's Heart and Onyx Core on foot with Mithril and Shielding Obsidian Rock. Okay, MR2 there. Make standard. He doesn't have it there though, and he only has a. Oh no, he has a. Okay, Seat of Authority. Huh. Lamasu Scholar. Bunch of Blunderbusses.
Let's
Citadel
go.
Guard. 30
Blunderbusses.
Vassals. Um, a lot of core. I think he has excess core. I'm pretty sure. Two
Huh.
Titan Mortars. Vassal Cav. Naphtha. Gunnery Team. Gunnery Team? What? You could get the non-gunnery team version for twice the range, and you slow, and you don't have to go in a unit. And I don't like the gunnery that they're overcosted right now. I think, but I wish him luck. I don't even know where oh, because it doesn't go in the Infernal Warriors because the Infernal Warriors it has to go in the Citadel Guard. Huh.
Huh.
Interesting. And then Academe Titan Walking Earthquake, which I love. I love those models. They're very good. Yeah.
Okay, so going back to
Seems fun.
Jeff's, the rune of
Yeah.
mining lets you choose a terrain feature, and as long as the bear is on battlefield, all the friendly models may treat this as open terrain when making advance moves or march moves, but must still follow unit spacing. So basically, when he moves through it, it's open terrain unless he flees or stuff like that.
Yeah, but like if he loses combat or something, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's a 10-point rune, so
So
just
it's like water. Oh, gotcha. It's like a Luxon or whatever.
it's basically lets you deploy in ruins and then just It's super cheap. And then Rune of Readiness, it's immediately after all. It's basically you get the charge and then you can reform after the charges.
Oh,
It's pretty
og.
good. Yeah,
So
it's
good, yeah.
25 points. It's not very
Well,
often
it's
used.
okay. It is okay because it's like similar to the new ID banner, and it has that same
Yeah,
thing where if you get in, like you use reform 7 wide often at least.
just 25 points that can really catch somebody off guard.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was Jeffe's Mercs or Hefe. I don't even know how that Jeffe's Hefe. El Jefe Hefe.
Oh, if I have a Mercs, okay.
El Pinche. Um,
Okay, next team.
we got Bizarro Hammer, their opponents.
Okay,
Uh,
then we got KOE.
Jack Kelly. No,
Again!
Warriors.
No, wait, Warriors? Oh, they're
Yeah,
Warriors
Jack
already.
Kelly.
Okay, Jack
Yeah.
Kelly, okay. And
Two
Scopagra.
Feldrak Elders.
What
Five
a
land,
noob. Who takes
five
Feldak
players.
Elders?
I
Jeez.
know, what a dingus. Is five chosen knights with halberd with
There
greed.
is a ton of chosen knights in this tournament.
10 warriors of lust? 3 by 10? What, sorcerer on a chariot? Oh, it's an adept, okay. And he has like a herald, and then Tropicora, and a
Heroes
dark
are, yeah,
chariot.
that's
Huh.
not really, that's not bad saucer. It just can be get snipe, but when if you snipe as
No, it's not bad at all. Yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty. Which one is lust? Is that the
that's the last one.
free form? Oh yeah. The one, it's like I have like 5 books open, and of course it's like the 6th book that you need.
Get Strider.
Strider and Fang
Faint
Flight,
Flight,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Huh.
yeah. That's the one that I have. Yeah.
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 Interesting.
No, it's
It
pretty good
definitely could
list.
be a
Pretty
list
solid
that I
list.
don't get. Yeah.
But I'm
I
surprised about the 5 hounds, like that he didn't want to go 8
from
for
before.
core, but I guess he has
He's just
exactly
going.
enough.
He's doing his lust thing. He's
Yeah.
trying to.
That's
He,
actually a good
it's a
idea.
very interesting list.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Thing. It's okay. I'm less excited about it. But then next up we got Ben Beal, dude.
With KOE, double Scorpio, double Yaman, Green Knight, 8 Knights of the Grail, Oriflame,
And
6
then
Knights of the. Oh
4
my
by
gosh, 4
6.
times 6
Yeah.
Knights of the Realm. One doesn't have
And we'll
standard
have to
beer.
do with
Woohoo.
them. Then also double Duke, no BSB.
Who needs a BSB? Come on, in this meta,
You don't need it,
how the
especially with
armies play
Druidism.
without BSB?
Yeah, KOE. Oh, it's crazy, especially all these small units. Oh
Master
my god.
Druidism, General on Hippo, Duke on Hippo, no fear of cannons. I mean,
No, more panic checks.
oh yeah, or Punishes, no.
More panic checks is the big thing. I'm like, wow, that's a bold move, Con. You're gonna lose like a just a couple nights, and then all of a sudden, bum to the rear.
Josh,
You're not. Josh Calendar, Emperor Covenant.
5 Vampire Knights with Blood Ties, 7 Spawns, 2 Dark Coaches, 2 times 2 Bat Swarms, 8 Dire Wolves, 4 units of zombies, no, 3 units of zombies, 1 unit of 25 skeletons, Necro with Master Evo, and Death
Necro stuff.
Tentacles,
That's it. Cool.
necrotic
Yeah.
stuff, yeah, and
The
then
Great Monstrous Revenant.
Vampire,
Uh,
yeah, with the Brotherhood, Duelist, Monsters Revenant. Yeah, no fear of cannons. Like this whole meta is like, who's gonna bring cannons? Kek or poison shooting? Nobody.
yeah, he's pretty.
Uh,
Well, you can't kill him with poison shooting, but you can kill him with alchemy pretty
oh yeah,
easily.
I'm not talking about the all the list so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. They just don't. They're like, yeah, no one brings cannons. Cannons suck.
Cannons side.
Double Dark
Okay.
Coach. Double Dark Coach. He's a lot of
I like.
chaff.
Yes, it's a good list. It's
That's a pretty
decent
solid
list.
list.
Yeah.
Then we got Josh Lehman.
It's hard
Let's
to get very
go.
excited about the VC list. It's I don't know. I haven't seen anything very super unique in a while.
I gotta show you my
Excited.
good stuff, Jeff.
Ah,
I've been working on something. Got something in the
okay.
kitchen, baby.
John, he has
John
2
Lehman.
catapults. Wow, okay.
Yep. And 2 by 6
Those
Scarab Swarms.
8 abilities, no bows. Just the halberds one, damn it thick.
This is push it forward
Yeah,
skeletons.
19 archers, 2020 skeletons with banner of entombed, big brick of spears with rending banner. Yep, and then characters: Master Evo, Talisman of the Void, Master Cosmo, double Master, eh? Ankh of Naptesh, Scepter of
Mm.
Power. Okay, and then Farah on the Shy Guardian General,
Yep.
as Slayer of the Great Open, Crown of Pharaoh's Obsidian Rock. Push it forward.
Push it forward, and then hopefully everything comes up turn two. You got a lot of stuff in the way.
Yes,
Scarab swarms are very interesting. Kind of like an all-rounder list.
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I wonder. I'm just very curious how it'll do. What the scarab swarms will do. And then
By the
last up,
way,
we got.
okay,
Oh yeah,
in previous lists, who do you think was gonna win? The Jeff
we have
Hefe Merrick's
we
or
have one more to go though. We have one more to go.
oh when
If,
we haven't finished
yeah,
this, guys. Oh,
Prometheus 4, just the next one, someone else.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I thought we were done. Never mind.
Oh, so he
Carry
has
on.
four spells in the first two things in the bottom. You see the five and the seven Briar Maidens. And then 10 Forest Rangers, Custer Knights with longbows, Huntsmen of Flaming, huh, against VS. And like, I mean, trolls too, obviously, people are running trolls.
But there's only one
Very,
VS.
very MSUE. Very
Yeah,
MSUE.
Sions of Hidden Riders,
Ooh,
Sions of Seven Archers, Maiden
wow,
Cosmo,
interesting.
Chieftain Eagle King,
He's kind of
Longbow.
doing like Ogre Hunters, but with like Forest Princes.
Yes, Forest Prince on the horse, three Forest Princes on the horses.
He has no BSB still. I
Who is a
swear.
BSB?
Who needs a
When was the last?
BSB?
When was the last list you
What?
saw a BSB?
Yeah, I don't need BSB.
When was the last list that had
Also,
BSB?
no fear of cannons or like stone throwers even too. It's like all these characters are one shot away
No, the
from
new North American meta is just let's just run big things because
YOLO.
there's no cannons.
Gold Hammer. Let's go. It's very.
So
I don't.
Bizarro or Hefe?
Oh man. Push it forward or push it forward. Who pushes it forward
I
better?
think Bizarro.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think their lists are slightly more solid.
I think I'm gonna have to go with you as well. It's close. It's very tight actually. Jeff is a beast, and he's always gonna get
Well,
a
Jeff
big.
is a beast. Yes, it's
He's a good list, and he's gonna get probably a big win against one of these
he's not the
lists.
dwarf, so like he's not gonna lose games, but will he be winning
No,
20s?
not consistently. Yeah,
Depending if people are gonna run and keep
can't force
combat,
a
yeah.
20. Yeah. You it's hard to force 20s with that list because
Yes.
you're just move advanced light infantry.
I mean, he has tons of the big hand
Oh,
cannons,
but I
but
hate because he has no. I think I'm going with Jess just because they have fucking BSBs. Like these lists have some cool tricks, but I swear it's
yeah,
like,
zero
and
BSB.
maybe it's not this round,
Okay,
but it's
but
gonna be Elite Eight
warriors
round.
they don't need a BSB, right? The vampires they don't need a
KOE,
BSB.
KOE,
Undying dynasties they don't need a BSB. So two out of five
AoE,
lists,
and Highborns.
yeah, two out of five
Or the
lists need
Sylvans.
BSB. Yes.
Yeah, but the 2 of 5, it's like you have so many chances every game, especially as like depending on what they. I mean, I guess it helps them
Yeah, but are
that
they gonna use your dice?
these
No.
armies. That, well, yes, exactly. Just fucking my bane.
Vein of your
um,
resistance. I'm voting Bizarro.
okay,
You're voting Hefe?
I think I vote with Bizarro just because Hefe's list has no chaff and it's all melee lists, so it's
Yeah.
hard to force panic checks aside from the Jefecitos list.
Yes, they don't have many of missiles also in that list.
Senorita Cerdo himself, baby.
Okay, let's go to the only
Chop's like, what did you say?
army that
The
has Vermis form. But let's
oh,
start
the only
from.
team?
Let's not get there. Let's go
Bogs,
from
baby.
Devon.
Bogs. Devin Meadows. Devin the dude Meadows. Um,
Okay, so he has five Briar Maidens, Sylvan Giant,
Sylvan
Dancer.
Blades. Oh, why are people not using
Whoa.
the
Yeah.
bolt thrower giant with poison? I don't get
Shooting.
that. I
Oh, come
love
on.
that guy.
It's not the.
Faint
It's not
flight,
the
poison
beta.
bolt thrower shooting. Keck W. With that also fights. Oh, it's beautiful, champ. But I think the Bonebreaker one is also pretty good. I just forget what it does.
It dances.
Um,
So
Dances, yeah.
yes, 4 thicket beasts,
Some
9,000.
thick beasts.
Some
Thick.
thicket beasts. Damn it, thicket
Oh,
beasts.
I actually really like the Huntsman with the better interception. I really like that a
What does the
lot.
banner reception do?
He can redeploy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah, I like that a
5
lot.
Heath
Let's
Riders,
see it.
25 Dryads, 38 Forest Guard with
Two great
speed.
elf chieftains too,
Ah,
trying to go ham.
Legion. Yeah, yeah. Does he have
And
BSB?
huh. Um. Um.
Uh, Ruh-roh.
Rutro Raggy. Oh man, I mean it's combat-y, but it's also it faces the similar problem where you have 9 frenzied. Even with redeploy, they're still frenzied, and you can pull
Yeah.
out like they're not that they're so squishy, and then it's like oh you have these 2 characters in them. Oh you kill that unit, it's like a third of the army or something like yeah, a third of the army.
He doesn't even have divination to kind of.
No, and his prince is on foot too in the forest guard, which is
Uh, Ruh-roh.
interesting. Interesting.
Okay,
But
Devin.
but
Alright.
he's still the fucking boy, dude. Okay, that's the only thing you gotta know about Devin the dude.
Let's go to the next one. VC.
Robo Beep Boop. Hey, are you stealing our names? You're stealing our idiot culture where we go beep boop all the time. Okay, we have
Varkalak. Okay, 2 gas, twins of gas, Domithic.
this one
Twins
you're
of
going the
Blood
wrong way,
Swarms.
Jaffe. This one you're going the wrong way. You gotta go to the top,
Okay,
go
wait, I
vampire
see what's on
count.
top. Okay, wait a second, but we're gonna get to this. This
Okay,
climax.
okay,
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 let's have it
okay,
the other
okay,
way
okay.
around. Yes, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
34
yeah, yeah.
zombies, twins of 34 skeletons, one with spears, one with halberds. Full command on both Necro Adept Evo and Necro General Cadaver
Cadaver
Wagon.
wagon?
What? Master Evo on the Cadaver Wagon. Okay, let's go. Cannon baiting. And then
So
we got the centerpiece, Vampire Count, Independent,
Monster
Monster
Hunter,
Hunter,
yeah.
Colossal Zombie Dragon, added Occultism. Okay, so he can heal himself with
And he can
additionally.
kill, smoke people too with the
Yeah,
Touch of Greatness
yeah,
Howard.
Touch of
Yeah,
Greatness.
pretty
Yeah, and
good.
Lucky
That's good.
Charm.
Really good against monsters. But it's
Ah,
also no fear of cannons.
no fear of.
No fear of cannons or like God. Pyro? Just
And no BSB.
here in
Just
North America. Just run more pyro. Just run pyro.
and
Just run pyro.
Canos. Pyro and
Just
Canos.
run
Yeah.
pyro. It's like what? What? Why would you like pyro? Okay, never mind. But anyways, this list is like it's kind of slow, which I don't like. And then the cadaver
Well,
wagon
the gas are
general.
not so
There's at
slow.
least a lot of stone throwers. Gas are not fast though. They're only 6. No swift stride. Not that scary.
Uh, but the Varkolag with Vanguard and all the move, you can get fast and start messing with
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. The Bucklark's fast,
So
and the
yes,
dragon is
not as
faster.
slow as this. I mean, we're talking about VC. We have
But it has to, it
a
has to
slow
stay close
army.
together
Yeah,
too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's exacerbated, and then
but the
he's staying in
general.
one big block. It's gonna be hard
Oh,
to
wait a second, because the
also
general is on the
conversely
cadaver wagon.
exact on the cadaver wagon. Yep, it's very slow. And then what I was gonna say too, like conversely, it's gonna be hard to get big wins against this list probably. Unless you have like very specific tools that can just deal, but he has like a lot of healing. Um, and a bunch of big blocks and like like there is that scary factor but at a certain point though it's like if you're gonna do this you might as well have your zombies and then a big unit of ghouls or something like that um I don't know I've played against similar lists like actor used to play a similar list with like the unit of gas but he was running like Strigoi and um like accounting the ghouls, and then he had the BSB and the ghasts, and then 2 of the flying guys that smoke people.
Huh,
So interesting.
yes.
Frank
Frankie.
Gallagher, Frankie Gallagher, baby.
He
Um,
has a marauding giant, big brother. 2 times 2 wretched ones. 8 flayers, 8 forsworn. Spike shields, rendering banner, musician, all that. 10 warriors of sloth, banner of relentless. Huh.
Oh, sure. Hold on a second.
Alright, Warriors of Pride, Banner of Relentless, 20 of them, and then Doomlord, General, Willow's Ward, Halberd, Kingslayer, Ledger of Souls, Lucky Charms on foot, okay. Sorcerer on the War Dice, Master, Evo, Plate Armor, Pair of and Scepter of Power, Lord of the Damned, okay, and the Exalted Herald. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like it this much. This warrior list. Yes, yes, the Lord of the Damned and the 2 times 2 wretched ones, but those are small units. Yeah, I just generally seems like very kind of slow warrior list with the helm or to move around. And we lost Pabi, so we lost all of meaning and sense in this review. So we're gonna go to the
Okay, I'm back.
Beasters.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
he's
back.
back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, work called me.
Work called
Um.
you your favorite. I just went for the
Oh
Warriors
yes.
list. Just very slow, bizarre warrior
Um.
list.
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
don't
thinking
like it.
too. Very slow. I don't love it either.
The
I
only
mean,
job
it's
is Flayer, so
tough to get. Well, I mean, it's a kind of points denial too.
yes, I
And
guess.
Gilded gets points usually. Lord of the Dam. Why are you getting Lord of the Dam for just 2 wretched ones?
Yes, that's
That's
why I was like,
weird. I
I think
mean,
it's waste of points, really.
yeah.
Those wretched ones are not gonna do that much work.
Well, they can do all right work, but I just don't. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah, just for the points, yes, but for when you're running the Lord of the with Damned, just
Yeah,
those
exactly.
points
It's
you
just
can
so.
spend so much better
That's
somewhere else.
tricky.
Okay, and then Beasters.
He's third, Sean Mooney. Let's go. 5 gargoyles. Oh my god. MSU Minotaurs? 2 by 3 Minotaurs with great weapons using champion. Actually,
Now they have as you.
love those. Love those. 'Cause, well, I don't love them. Neil loves them. So I'm like, shout out to
I see
Neil.
them
He loves
work. Yeah,
those.
I've seen them work.
Yeah, so I've definitely seen them work as well. Believe it. They're decent. And then 2 by 6 Minotaurs shield. One has a Blackwing Totem. Wild Horn is ambush, center, discipline, throwing weapons. 2 by 3 raiding chariots. Whew. Okay. And then Mino Chief, um, with Agor's Affliction. Okay, great weapon. The Soothsayer on a chariot with ancestral interest cunning. Okay, okay. And then the
Okay.
Mino Warlord with encryptions, crown of horns, potion something, so he's not gonna fail. I mean, very beefy. Um,
Actually, quite a
not.
good list.
Yeah, it's a very solid. It's gonna put a lot of pressure. My only concern is it has a low chaff clear. And it can't play that
Hey,
wide either.
you know what? It has a BSB, okay? It's
Mhm.
been so many lists since we've seen last BSB.
Yeah,
It's
it's crazy.
there.
Like what?
Alright, and then we get the strongest army
Oh,
right now among all the army books. Okay, let's go.
the Swarm and Vorm.
Swarm.
Three
The
times
Wadrop.
Underworld Beast, Arena Beast. Rob, you're a horrible man.
Yes, you're a
Why?
horrible
Why?
human. Well,
Why would
I
you?
love it. I love it. 50 Plague Disciples with great weapons, so
40,
they
yeah,
got
40.
great buffed. 40, yes, 40 with great weapons, full command. They got buffed in the last patch of the book.
Hmm.
So, 6 Brutes with Halberd and Shield, full command. They don't have the banner to. They don't go into any of the shenanigans. Just push it forward.
No,
2 units of
right 60.
legendaries
Yeah,
with shields, so they didn't take
it's like
the
chaff.
spears. He just tarp it.
Yeah, just
No, without
big
enough
chaff
fair.
and like extra rank too.
41
Um,
black for veterans,
yep,
Legion standard, huh?
yep. Also more ranks. Not
Yeah,
rending, which I'm like rending is
I
so
think
good on
Rending
that
is much
unit.
better, yes.
Rending is so good on that
And
unit.
then we go Ruins Director General, the
Dictator.
centerpiece of this army. If you kill this piece, the whole army falls
Yep.
apart really quickly.
Falls apart real fast. Yeah.
Yes, it's an adept of occultism. I'm a Senite avatar. Basically, if it's the pace that gives you that when he gets to combat, right? Then he's not unbreakable, but he's like
The
he's
-3 and stuff like
yes,
that. Like yeah.
yeah.
The unstable and everything.
That's what I was looking for.
But
Unstable,
you're
yes.
not immune to psychology though, and
Exactly. So you can panic, and they have leadership, all those units, they have leadership 6 minimized. And then, if you know, if you kill the director, the game is over. So you just really don't want to approach this. Okay, let's continue on with this list very
Magical
quickly.
heirloom.
Adept of Occultism, so he doesn't have 3 wizards.
No, he does. Well, he has three, but he doesn't have the. He can't choose
Yes,
all the spells.
exactly. And then the Bell,
It's some
Adept
good
of Thalma.
missiles.
So he can't have
But,
the Wrath of God, Tomb of Rat King. I don't even remember the Tomb of Rat King does and what dragon stuffs. And the Panther.
it helps the hereditary spell. He's going really hard on the hereditary spell right here.
Are you
With
kidding
magical
me?
heirloom and Tome of the Rat King.
Why would you go
Pretty.
Hereditary Spell? This is a spell that
It's,
brings you unit of charm that has
um,
to
it's
flee
one of
as
the
a
books
reaction.
I have up all the time because of you, Joff. Is the stupid rats?
Well,
Where
you
are
can
they? Tome of
close
the
it
Rat King.
for a
Oh,
minute.
so it's another bounce spell of the one, and then he can raise wounds
On
with
the
veil tokens on
Yeah,
the
but on the
giant rats.
swarms, they
Yeah,
have to automatically
use
flee,
them.
and they touch any unit and they explode like any of the opponent's units, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's a sweep attack.
okay. They changed to sweep attack. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it works in the meta where there are no BSBs. People can fail redirect on the charges, so I guess actually it might work. And of course,
Mhm.
the VS doesn't need a. Why is Eagle standards everywhere? No, the
Yeah.
Plague Disciples doesn't have Eagle stand. Wait,
They
they
have.
can't. They have Standard
Oh,
Bearer. Okay, it has to be
weird.
Eagle Standard Bearer. It has
Or
to be a
yeah, I don't know.
new recruit mistake.
Yeah.
Unless maybe I don't know. Who knows about the last edition of this book? It's so dumb.
Yeah.
But the
Then
list is strong. The list is strong for the meta where people are gonna be actually going for fights. But as for in my mind, it's always risky because just you lose this
well, not a
directed
lot of AP.
cannons and
Yep. Yep.
yeah, or
Or
pyro
magic
or
or
light shooting
whatever.
or yeah
There's a lot of things that kill them, and it's also. Well, I mean, he
or
can
combat.
heal one wound, and he's probably going for heal and Aegis saves, right, for spells on that guy, just to keep him
Yeah,
alive.
dragon flies into
But
him and he dies. Is
he has an issue kind of with AP as well,
yeah.
um, because he has the brutes and the arena beasts. But
Well, he just
yeah,
targets the. He has 3 arena beasts with AP3, so and then plug disciples with great weapons. It doesn't have that.
AP3 though, like there's lots of with 1-up armor saves too, or even 2-ups is like not terrible against it, and like you get all things that are higher offensive skill and attack first and blah 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 that are slightly more consistent.
Ah,
I don't know.
okay. Well, it gives us some. It gave me some thought, but it's the only VS list, so people are gonna
Let's
be so
go!
happy this
OP.
tournament. Yes, OP
Yes.
book. Yes. Why didn't they cannons? Oh, sorry, they're not cannons anymore. Okay, let's go more. Let's go further. Let's go
Next
to
up,
the team
next,
formerly known as.
as Alan and the Joes, baby. Um,
And we start with cultists.
yes, breaching the veil. So, Joff, as they say, I have no idea what this army does. I ain't even gonna look it up. I'm like, shit.
So it brings the
Double.
units around. Basically, it starts to half the army. And the
And
way
then
that
he has
I've
to
seen it
summon
played is
Hoarders, Hope Harvester, and Sirens,
yes.
right?
Basically, the way that I saw it is the guy that played it against me. He's pretty much deployed all around the board, and then brought unit all around the board. So trying to spread you apart really while
Huh.
bringing new units. It's not the most. They are not the strongest army. It's actually pretty weak, but people don't know what it does, so it
That's
can throw them off
gimmicky.
guard. Yeah, there's gimmicks at play.
And he's bringing in some good stuff with Hoarders and Sirens. It's like pretty
Yes,
scary for a lot of armies to deal
but he has
with.
to summon them.
I also think like right, like most of the army is like tough three with very little saves, and he
Yeah.
has succubite summoning too. So
So
yeah,
you just want to really pick a side and just charge in there and wipe out one side of the map if he does this whole splitting thing, and then continue on to the rest of the army.
yeah. Next up, we got Mojika. He has a Rock Crusher engine, double Titan mortar, 22 immortals with Rending Banner, 20 Infernal Warriors with Blunderbuss. 2 by 20 Citadel Guard, one with Banner of the Twice Banner. Wow, he's going in on core. One with Running Banner, and then Vizier um, on foot with Banner Discipline Flame, Sand Ghostly Guard, Infernal Weapon, Titanic Might, an Overlord with the Flintlock Axe, Touch of Greatness. Huh. What? It protects from Mask Lugar size. Interesting. Huh. 2 times interesting. Funny list. It'll hold up in his alchemy too, but he doesn't even. I don't love this ID list, but it's he's paying too much in core. He has a bunch of really slow blocks. He does have double Titan Mortar to make you come to him, but if you do come to him, he doesn't fight like that good. His lord is not that scary.
But you
Um,
know what he has? He has a BSB and he has double binding scroll. Okay.
OP, yes, Jeff, that's the answer right there.
All
Um,
right. Then the next one is warriors.
Sknit, Warriors of the Dirkers. You got
Snitch.
a giant with a giant club, 5 warhounds, 5 barb horsemen, chimera with wings,
People
seven
really don't
force
like
one.
warhounds in the core. Huh.
It's yeah, wild. Um, People in North America, I would say.
I mean, it
Um,
saves you some points on the tough, but
yeah. 7 force 1, 4 chosen knights, 22 barbs with shield pair weapon, banner speed, 20 warriors, pride, banner speed. Huh.
there's just so many chosen knights this tournament. A lot of chosen knights. People are going
What is this? I
ridiculous.
do not. I don't like this list.
Okay, so yeah, so the
Yeah.
22 barbs, 20 warriors, pride, barb chief,
The characters are.
Osias, adept of alchemy, binding scroll, crystal ball. Okay. Doomlord with a trophy rack, Hellforged armor, Basil Infusion, Hand of a Shield Breaker, Talisman of Shielding, Chosen Lord, Shield armor, Hellforged armor, Death Cheater, Hand Weapon, Trident Might, Envy, Demonic. What the hell is going on in this list?
Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't
Anyways.
like it. Yeah. Anyways, let's go
Uh,
to
our
Alan.
boy Alan Martini.
Let's
Let's
go, Alan.
go. What an icon, dude. And what he's playing KOE? Fucking
Wow.
mad lad. What a devout
He preps
son
for
of
a
the
new book.
lady.
Okay, he preps the new book.
He's getting ready. He's lubing up the new book as we speak.
And he has a BSB, okay?
Wow, what? That's
So,
ridiculous.
3 Pack Knights, 5 Yeomans, 2 Trebuchets. Okay, I like it. Green Knight, 9 Knights of the Quest, start with Stalker Standards, 9 Knights of the Realm with Flaming, and the other 9 with Stalker again. Huh, he just doesn't want the DTs.
Yeah.
Paladin on the Warhorse with double Aether icon. Apprentice Shamanism. Huh.
And the
Master
heirloom.
Divination. Yeah, Magical Room. And the Duke on the Hippo. I don't like the wizard setup in this list. The rest
Yeah,
I
I wish
like.
I had druidism.
I don't think he needs 2 Stalker standards.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't mind that. For me, it's the magic setup for sure.
Well,
But
but yeah, but he
the,
can
the
save the
list is actually
points.
pretty good though. Like everything else is very
Yeah,
very
I'd
solid.
like.
And it's not like it's bad. It's just like druidism does so much
Yes.
work for
So
KOE.
I will
It's
change the
ridiculous.
master to druidism and I will change the apprentice to adept of shamanism.
Yeah, something like that would be good. Yeah. But pretty solid list.
Well,
Push it forward. Balance
just
has a little bit of
25 more
everything.
points and you get, well, no, because magical room and it's extra channel and extra spells are really good in shamanism, to especially
Yeah.
against scanlines and stuff like that, or yeah, just extra options to go. Anyway,
Yeah.
Joe,
Go Raider. Yes.
catapult and organ gun, both rune crafted, 2 times
Two by
deep
22 deep watch.
watch. Oof. With standard of shielding on one of them, and then 3 tens of crossbows, 34 clan warriors with great weapons. Dummy thick, runesmith, devouring,
Boring.
3 battle runes, another
Nile.
smith, denial with 3 battle runes. Okay, so he's going like screw your magic.
Yeah.
Thane, BSB. Wow, they have a lot of battle. BSB is like woof compared to the other lists. Rune of Might, Rune of Fury, Rune of Mining also. Hmm. Holdstone. Okay, and the King, Ancestral Memory, Resistance, two times of Iron, Rune of Smashing, Precision, Might, and the Holdstone. Two Holdstones.
Hmm.
Damn list. Just.
Well, they don't have cannons either. Shit,
But he has
I
the
think Boggs.
catapult and the organ guns, so
I think the Midwest boys are gonna take that one.
he can actually fight and shoot off stuff. Just
Yeah,
he,
it's just slow. It's not gonna go out and get points. The crossbows don't put that much pressure on, and I think if you have the tools to get rid of an organ gun and a catapult, you're gonna have a good time.
yeah. But he denies all the magic also, so he's very much about denying. He's very good list to just throw it out there and just take
Yeah.
a nail out of the opponent's team. Just something that it's really hard to get points off.
Well, conversely though, the opponent could give them something that is like, two yellows or two oranges. You're probably gonna get 10-10 because this list is, or like 13-7 because he might get objective depending on what you have.
Well, that's exactly. It's good at
Um,
getting objective this list.
but two, I think it's like, are you splitting up? You're splitting up both characters, one character each, and just
One
putting them
character
in
each, yeah, because they have two also, so there is no reason to.
like, and then it's like, then you can also maybe pick off one of them because the Thane is not as scary as the King. Um, I don't know.
So who do you vote for?
Uh, I'm gonna go with Boggs. I think
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Well, not absolutely. I think it.
not
I'll,
absolutely, but
I think the Alan and can give them a hard time, but I don't like the Warriors list. I'm not a fan
yeah,
of.
I know. I was looking at the
And the
Warriors list. I
cultists,
was
the
like,
Warriors and the cultists are gonna be the two lists that will probably not bring so many points. I think
Evan
they're
Meadows
just
might go ham this round though, because there's like not much to deal with what he brought, and there's not much shooting. Like if he gets paired well too. And Rob, I also too. That's a scary triple arena base is not fun to deal with.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about.
Shut up.
Okay, let's go to the next. Is Garage Empire
We got Mike Hengel.
with three repeater batteries.
Yep, 2x5. He's gone the old school 2x24 Obsidian Guard.
Ooh.
15 selection. He's a 8 Shadow Riders, 36 Spears with Kadrons. Okay. Why would you not give one of those the Kadrons? I mean, I'm sure it's a points thing partially, but to the Obsidian Guard. Um, X-Arch with
Alchemy
BSB,
BSB. What? BSB? Still overpowered?
Lacerating Touch. Huh. Um, so no. I forget if they have Aegis
Dread
hit in combat magic
Press with the
divination one.
mask and the Warlock Master
This
Cosmo
thing's called.
with
Oh,
Obsidian.
okay. I don't like the repeaters probably. It's kind of slow. Well, it
I don't
has
think.
pretty good anti-chaff, I guess, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty solid.
It's
Like the
good
worst
at
thing I've seen.
taking the secondary objective. Like you got this big
Yeah.
brick of spears. It's just like
Against a lot
kind
of
of a
these
joke.
shooting lists,
Yeah.
it's like you're not gonna play a game. You're gonna just take your toys off.
Well, yeah, but here it is. We're talking about the meta that we're playing over here, which is there is no shooting
So
list.
far, I've been mainly well. There's been some like Jeff plays against this list. Haha.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
No. um. Yeah. And then next up is Très Chic. Oh, Mademoiselle, you shouldn't have. Oh my goodness, pay me like one of your French ladies. Am I right, boys? Anyways, um, he has 5 race, 3 gas with a champ, 31 barrel. Wow, what the hell? Mad Lad. Two
See,
words,
that's
okay?
why you need most of the list from the bottom because you just
Bottom.
start just like your head
And you're like,
explodes.
32 with halberd and black standard, 31 with shield and flaming standard. Oh, I would probably have those reversed. 'Cause you probably
Well,
want the
then
halberds
Zagbos
fighting
can be
more.
given away, right? He can,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is you want them fighting more. Like the
yeah.
yeah versus
Well,
but yeah, I don't know. Could be both.
no,
Lamia, huh? Okay, so 2 by 3 bat swarms, 20 zombies, 14 ghouls with a champ, 34 ghouls with a champ. Kind of like the small unit of ghouls actually. A necro master alchemy, which I like with this list because he doesn't have that much AP. Um, a courtier on Lamia. Mithril Kingslayer. Okay, he stole my build, Jeff. What the hell? I like that build.
Evo
A good one.
also,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
really good one. Yeah. Um, and then the vampire count with commandment. Is it on a? No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Just Destiny's Call, witchcraft, paired weapons. Huh. Interesting.
Eternity Chest.
Um,
I like it. I
yeah.
mean, okay. It's a weird take on this on
Yeah,
the
it's definitely a weird take.
VC.
Mhm.
Just kind of let's have three bricks moving forward, and
Also, I'm not a big fan of the. I mean, they can they can be very good, but the foot vampire counts
yeah,
just because
stomps
stomps,
and
yeah. You just
challenges.
get
Yeah,
stomped in challenges. You're like, oh, this sucks. I just lost a bunch of stomps.
yeah. That get nine, losing a 900 vampire to a stomps is pretty tough. But then
Oh, wait, you said losing your army?
it's right.
Yeah.
But then he has champions which can be raised, so it's not
Yeah.
like
No, he's ready for it. It's just
yeah, he's
a
not gonna
small.
get charged because he's not gonna charge in. Then he's gonna challenge with champion or accept the challenge with champion, and then raise the champion.
Yeah. And then next up we have Lizard Mern, the Saurian Ancients, and then we got a Stiggy with a Mystic Traveler, two Taurosaurs Great Bows, 2 by 3 Pterodons with Poison Jabs, Cayman's Halberd Musician, 2 by 15 Skink Braves, one Shield Musician, one with Shield Poison Jav. Um, 25 Saurian Warriors with Spears, Jaguar, Flaming Standard, a Warlord who's like the old like Nike Warlord where he has the Raptor Spirit, Dragonfire, Willow's Ward, and Glory of the Dawn Age. Then Ancient Plaque Quaddle Lord with Protean Potentate. So he's going for probably like hyper trickle phases where he uses the reroll. It's kind of like the old school Cloud, but it isn't like a full commit to the old school Cloud playstyle. But
Especially with Caymans.
I like it. You
Yeah,
what?
it's not such a cloud, especially with the eight
Yeah, the
Caymans.
8 Caymans exactly. Like that's a lot of points in Caymans. I like because a lot of the clouds you're running a bunch of Taurosaurs, and it's also too. It's like I'm a very big fan of the engine always,
I
but
mean,
I
it's
mean
not that
Taurosaurs are never
expensive.
bad. And
Yeah,
yeah,
the eight
yeah,
Caymans, 600 points, not even that. It's not that bad. Okay.
yeah. But you can get 20 chameleons and a bunch of other stuff for that. Like
Yeah, but they fight. Yeah,
millions fight.
uh,
Blow pipes. Anyways,
um,
and we got jamesstar@gmail.com. Everyone, can you all email Jamesstar right now and be like, hey, jamesstar@gmail.com, my fucking boy, let's go. He's a stank. 2 Rocketeers. Wow, you never see these. 5 Raiders of Pistol. 6 Knights of the the Thicky Knights of the Sun Griffin with Flaming Standard. 20 light infantry crossbow, 20 light infantry handguns with a marksman's pennant, a repeater gun, 50 heavy infantry with running banner. This is an interesting take because I was well, sorry, I'll finish first. Prelate with great weapon, heavy armor. This thing's called Locket of Senna. Wizard arcane engine, adept alchemy. Okay, it's only an adept. I'll take it, folks. Then a master Cosmo binding scroll, ESB with Willow's Ward and Death Warrant alchemist alloy. Then Great Griffin Marshall. Huh.
I'm missing somewhere an AMR.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these
Yeah.
lists, when I see his list, like he played against Kenyon, and I thought Kenyon was gonna 30-0 him, and then not happen. So you never know.
I
Um,
don't like
I
this
don't like I
Terrans.
don't like rocket. I don't like Rocketeers either. Yeah, I don't like
I
Rocketeers, and
don't like the Sun
I
Griffins also
don't
for
like the
six
Sun.
other
Yeah, I
points.
don't like Sun Griffins. They're just I don't think they've been in a bad spot for like a while. I feel.
Yeah, for like last 6 years. Yeah, somewhere around that.
No, it's 6 years, Joff. They're like okay, but I prefer I think the small units, the
Yeah,
three or four
but the
units.
thing is like they're okay. 600 points for an okay
Yeah,
unit.
600 points for an okay.
That's
Would you rather have the Caymans? I don't. Probably
yeah.
the Quaddle. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Well.
They
Anyways.
have a name Chicken Knights for a reason,
It's
I
very
think.
different though. I mean, because he has some pretty decent shooting. Like this
Yeah.
is shooting that is scary to a lot of army. Like that Dread Elf list. Like this amount of light shooting is very bad, even if it's like not necessarily the most ideal targets all the time.
Yes, but it
The
also runs the
double
risk.
rocket
You
too.
have a general on the Great Griffin, and then you have six
Yeah,
knights with leadership 8 that take terror checks and panic checks and stuff like that. So you
yeah.
lose this, you have to keep those units close and keep them alive.
Well, within 18 because he's on a Griffin for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
commanding
so
presence. So
relatively close. I mean, they have huge footprint. Well, not huge, but big footprint. Okay, never mind. I
yeah,
don't like
yeah,
them.
real big. Yeah.
Let's go to
I
Luke.
think they'll do pretty decent though. I think compared to a lot of other lists, it's pretty balanced. Only thing I'm also well, no, he has one unit of chaff. Yeah, one unit. Okay.
Yeah, 1 unit. I think he's missing MR, and I don't like the
Then
Griffins.
yeah, next up we got Luke Smash. And he's playing three bombardiers, a Scratapult, a Thunder Cannon, two Saber-tooth Tigers, two by one, 2x1 Kenny Eaters, six Merc-Vets with abrasive
Okay.
ogre pistols, poison, accurate,
Upgrade. Okay.
full command, three Tribesmen, 10 Bruisers, Pentagram Sky, the Khan. Ooh, the Khan. Hey, with Colt Leader. Oh, I kind of like the General more, but that's personal preference. Oh, and he's running, huh, Tiger's Tongue, Rotten Jaw, a nasty Great Khan. Like kind of ready to fight other Death Stars, and then a Wizard Master Pyro. Let's
Yes.
go,
I
genius. This
think
guy,
he's gonna have
this
a
man,
really
tenth,
good time.
he's gonna fucking pog his ass off, dude. He has a Scratapult and a cannon, yes, and
Well, and the
six Merc
six
Vets.
exactly with poisons.
Yeah, and
That's
I
gonna
I
be.
don't even like them. I don't even like them usually,
But I
but
think
I
he's
do
gonna
think
have
they're
a
gonna go
great time
fucking.
this tournament. There is
'Cause,
so many
oh,
lists so far that
I
do that.
actually have tried a list like this because he's doing the same thing where. So because he's running Brace Ogre pistols on the Great Con, he's running both. So the BSB gets poison shots because of Viper's Curse, right? The General also does because Rotten Jaw gives you poison. Um.
I like
So
this list. I like this list a lot.
yeah, I like this list a lot. This is probably my favorite list so far. When I
Yes,
first started
I can
reading it,
also
I was
respect
like,
that.
huh, wasn't really
Yeah, I
sure.
was like, one catapult only, one thunder cannon. Why not take two
Why
of
not two?
everything? Yeah.
Job is like, I've
Well, because
converted
like if
you.
something works, you wanted two of it. So if you lose
Yeah.
one,
So
or
if you
yeah.
lose one to a bad roll,
But
yeah.
then when I got to Brace of Pistols with Poison Decker, I'm like,
Ooh, okay.
okay, all right.
Okay. And he has the Colt. I think the Colt Leader is better on the Great Con. I will, but he Rotten Jaw. Okay? I get why he did it though with that.
Also, he doesn't have
Uh,
to bubble Flaming Sword. He can just Flaming Sword on the Mercs and be like, heck, you have A-bombs. Oh, you
you
have
had you've one A bomb less per turn.
Solo Running General somewhere over there. It's like, pew pew. Ah, no, you don't. I
Yeah,
love this
yeah.
list. All
And
right, so
Pyro too is gonna smoke a lot of lists we've seen. Like there's like characters that won't be hurt that much, but it's like do the rest of the list.
wait a second. So
Heck,
that's
W.
okay. So that's Garage Empire, and they're playing against CGL. Okay.
CGL. Oh, first up we got B Phelps, fucking OG. I can't wait to see my fucking boy. Okay, I saw him during the Rona in Virginia. He was a gracious host, a fucking handsome gentleman. We played a pretty lit. We were both pretty lit, I think, at that point. Game of ninth, a very enticing 10-10. And he is running basically the
Okay.
same list
Explain to me
he
though, like why is
brought.
there is two auger crossbows on the first mammoth?
Oh, because there's two riders, so that's why.
Oh.
So
Okay. Okay.
he has a mammoth, a Rocky, a tiger, the trappers, eight merc vets. Oh, this is with the iron plate armor, so stride, iron fist. Oh, interesting. He runs him with Swift Stride instead of Z. He can't put characters in that list, can he? So you just all go in the Tribesman. Okay, he's a Gut Star and then the 8 Merc Vets, and they kind of play independently. Um, it's a very strong unit. The only thing is like there's a lot of armor in this tournament, so it's maybe might have a tough time. But shamanism. It's not hard to get them to go off. To be fair to Brandon, 3 bruisers, 4 bruisers, 10 tribesmen, Iron Fist, tribesmen, Iron Fist. Whoa. Okay, I thought it was gonna be bruisers, the
Yeah.
vice versa. But okay. And then he is a Khan, light armor, guy open cult leader, Essence of Mithril, and double Aether Icon, and then a Great Khan, Kingslayer, Destiny's Call, Liger's Tongue, Spine Splitter, and then Shamanism with Binding Scroll, Heirloom, Gut Roar, and Iron Fist. Okay.
Hmm.
I like the list, I
Yeah,
think
it's solid,
overall.
strong. It's the Frost Mammoth and the Close Combat list.
I don't love Frost Mammoths overall. I think
Well,
they are well in
yes.
this in this tournament it's gonna be fucking
So it depends.
boggers.
It depends in the team tournament. It depends. Like you can
Yeah,
screen him from playing against the things that can take the Frost Mammoth off really easily, and then the Frost Mammoth can actually put work with this list.
yeah, yeah. Or also too, like he doesn't have to worry about cannons because there are one cannon like so far, like
Well, at the
like
poison shots. So
yeah, and there's a couple of dwarfs. But the poison shots that have been there so far have not been like really. It's been 15 poison shots.
no, the two
Not that's
the
not.
6 Mergvets, right?
Oh yeah, that last list.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the one
Well,
cannon.
one
Yeah,
count and the
yeah, yeah.
6 Mergvets. So yeah, that's the one list
Yeah,
that's
that
like.
list was.
But it's Ogre
Yeah,
versus Ogre, so it's gonna end up 10-10 probably either way. It's kind of you don't want to
yeah,
have that going.
yeah. Interesting. It depends on magic too. Well, he is shamanism versus pyro. Pyro is not bad. Yeah. Anyways, who cares? Unless they play first round, in which case, let's go. Gene P, my fucking boy, Gene Phelps, the wonderful dad of our sweet baby boy. Well, his sweet baby boy, B Phelps, B boy. Um, triple marauding giant with giant club. One Feljack Elder paired weapons, 2x5 flares, 3x10 warriors with lust. Sorcerer on a Chariot, Adept Evo, the Basalt Infusion, Weapon, Hero's Heart, and Binding Scroll, a Feldric Elder, Great Weapon, and a Exalted Herald General.
Ah,
Push it forward!
push it forward, but I don't like the great weapon of the ancestor.
Um,
It's
yeah.
like, yeah, I understand what you're doing. You have a lot of HP and you don't care. You just want to kill something.
A lot of good chaff, too. He is a very good turn one,
Yeah,
potentially. But it's also, too, like,
but the
I kind of
giants,
wish he invested, yeah, exactly, more in the Feldrax
the giants are
than the
free real
Giants.
estates, really.
Yeah. They're okay. They're not, but yeah, I think in compared to like with what we've seen, they're kind of a hindrance. I
Well,
think they're gonna have a lot of
they're not the
problems.
heavy armor giants that you can take with warriors. They're just normal.
Oh yeah, the favored. Oh,
Yeah.
that guy's so gross.
So
But anyways, much love to Gene Phelps.
yes,
Yes,
gym shorts.
Hill Blake, playing ID. Right, Jim. I think that's him. With a Bastion with Master Pyro. Aether Icon Vizier, Flame of the East, so he's Volcanic Embrace on his close combat attacks. Conjurer with the Witch Binding Scroll Witchcraft. 20 Infernal Warriors. Legion Standard, yeah, it's very good. Vassal Levies, Spear and Shield, and then 2x20 Vassal Levies with Paired Up and Bow Musician. 5 Kadim Incarnates, Rocket Battery, Blade and Mortar, Kadim Chariot, 5 Vassal Cav, Kadim Titan. And he's a Master Pyro. Huh. Um, Very solid list. I'm kind of surprised he's running Pyro, not Alchemy. But he's not running that much light shooting in core, I guess. He is more specialized towards like anti armor stuff. So it kind of makes sense to run the Pyro. Um, and Binding Scroll for Thom. Nah, yeah, that's a solid list. A lot of flaming, a lot of flaming. So if you have some flaming words on some things, unlike characters and stuff that can deal with things kind of independently, that'd be very good. But very, very solid list.
All right, and then Jolfin.
Joe Finn Blazon. We got 4 bloatflies with unhinging jaw, 5 sirens, hope harvester, crushing engine, legion thresher, divining snout. Okay, 4 brazen beasts, 13 lemures, 2x15 myrmidons, piercing spike, champion, nukaja, huh, and a maw.
And Maw? Yeah, Maw.
Interesting.
Master
That's
Eagle.
the thing I like the least is the maw. It can heal. I think it's squishier than a lot of the other, and it doesn't do as much in combat as a lot of the other greater demons do. Um, Sentinel of Nukaja.
And
Also,
then,
too, I could also very easily just missing whatever the fuck's going on. Like Double Master's not bad. He doesn't really. He's 1 unit of chaff only. Um, he's very. He's kind of fast. The crushing engine is fast, but it's not as MSU as a lot of other. This list I like. It's less than a lot of the demon lists. I don't like the Maw. Um, Myrmidons are. I like Myrmidons actually a fair amount. I get what he's kind of doing, but I feel like there are other ways to do this better.
and then we got Philly.
Phil a bird.
Hmm.
Um, Good old Phil a bird. We got
Wow, that's a lot of
5
names.
harpies. Yeah, MSU Dread Elves. 3 raptors with lance. 2x3 thunderpack. Obsidian guard, obsidian guard, obsidian guard. Wow. So 10, 12, 12. 10 raiding party. 2x15 Slixians. Auxiliaries with musician. 28 spears with the Cadron's pennant. Officer with hero's heart. Shield and Line fleet. Lucky charm. NCL Republic, an Exarch Alchemy BSB double Aether Icon with Lacerating Touch Obsidian Rock MR4, always good. And then a Wizard Master Outcast, Mask of the War Crow.
I like it.
So yeah, um, yeah, it'll do very well here, do very very well here. And it's like also I think a lot of people in North America are not used to playing against some crazy MSU stuff like this with where you can like like oh it's a bunch of combat units, oh you can still double flee a bunch of stuff, and then this sort of like I don't know if
Well,
anyone
also,
this
yeah,
is
I like the
this
Thunder
is
packs. It has chaff and it
yes
has
yes
anti-chaff.
the blood scent on the thunder packs and the raptor chariots is gonna be very good, and also
And
the
witchcraft.
spears.
And witchcraft
Spears
also too.
and witchcraft, yep, even to like counter what your opponent's doing and do what you're doing better. Yeah, I like to listen. And still has 1 unit of dedicated chaff in the harpies. Yeah,
So CGL
it,
or
it reminds me of the old. I don't know if anyone ever read this blog, but it was Swordmaster of Hoeth on the old Ulthuan forums, and he's the like MSU king. And I read a bunch of his articles and stuff, and I always was like I was like, oh, this totally changes my way of thinking about the game. And I've always thought it was cool. And this kind of looks like this. Who do I take? CGL.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, CGL is gonna win that round. And then next up, Jaffe, you have you
Next
wouldn't
up,
kick a puppy.
yeah, well, I'm a rat, but no, I would not. That's a good name.
Yeah, we got
So,
Dwarven Holtz with a cannon, a catapult, and an organ gun.
and Catapult and
This
Noggin
team.
are rune crafted.
And he has Kingsguard, 24 Kingsguard.
Yeah,
Uh,
and then 2 units of 10 crossbows, 10 handgunners, 28 greybeards, Anvil Thane with OBSB, Rune of Iron, Forge, Shielding, Redness, Smith with Iron Denial and Grounding, Shielding, 3 battle runes, okay, and then King, Memory, Shield, Pistol, Iron 2 times 2, and open runes, Smashing, Quickening, and Precision. Oh, runes of Shielding and Hold Stone. Hmm. Yeah, I like that it has the good artillery park,
yeah, good ranged. Yeah.
good chaff clearing, good kind of come at me because if you can't stay far away, you have to go at this list.
Uh, I mean, this is very much a gun line with one big countercharge unit,
Yeah,
you
kind of
know? Or
classic
two.
dwarf list.
Yeah, classic, very, very hypercast classic dwarf list.
Yes. with Rune of Denial. Let's screw your
Yeah,
combat turn one.
yeah,
Kind of a build.
yeah.
Alright,
It's pretty
Eric.
good.
You
Demon
go.
Legions, 2x5 Siren Centipede legs, 6 Eidolons with a champ, 6 Hoarders with Chitinous Scales and Natural Roots, a Hope Harvester with Market Eternal Champion, 10 Imps, 10 Myrmidons with Witchcrack, and then 13 Lemures with Roots. And those all have full command. Sentinel Nukaja, Dark Pulpit, Divination, Miser of Sugalag, um, with Wizard Master Div. Wait, what? Brimstone Secretions, Charge, Tendrils. Am I missing something?
No,
Is
I think
the
you went through
double
it.
master with divination?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
because he
then
picks
Nukuja.
all the spells and doubles the hereditary. Okay, that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
And then he also has the hereditary on the Hope Harvester. So, and on the Eidolons, he has a lot of spells. Very big magic phase on this one. This is, yeah,
Utilizing
I
a lot
like.
of the +2 with the tokens and
Yeah,
all that.
and I like the Miser too, and I think divination will do pretty well against what we've seen so far.
Yes.
As long as it's not
Exactly.
like that. The thing is, it's been very much like there's been a lot of armor. There's been a lot of armor. I
Yes,
mean,
but there are also a lot of listed run solo characters and stuff like that. Or like, I think it's gonna do great against, for
yeah,
example, Vermin Swarm. They're all one less, but you know.
yeah.
Yeah, I would trade the one divination for
Thumb
different lore.
probably,
Yeah.
or
Hmm.
yeah, probably thumb.
Probably some to break the mm, gun lines.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice when you're doing that. Yeah, for sure. And then next
Openington.
up, but Pennington. Oh, Pennington. What are you doing, lad? Okay, he's playing Orcs and Goblins. He's a Giant Club Big Brother, 2 Get Launchers with an Orc Overseer, 2 Nashers, or 2 Nasher Wrecking Teams, 3 Wolf Chariots, 30 Nasher Herd, 3/5 Goblins, Spear and Shield Nets, Maggots, Green Tide. Oh, Cave Goblins. Okay, interesting. Okay. Um, Ed Bashers, with Paired Up and Ferals, Green Tide as well. Goblin Chief with Mazazappa. What? Okay. 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 Album Witch Doctor, Cave Album PacRim, Adept Pyro, Binding Scroll, Orc Chief, Board Chariot, Dust Forge, Lance Heavy Armor, Orc Chief, Wyvern, Tactics Guard, Lucky Charm, General. Good luck. Don't kick this puppy. Everyone, do not kick this puppy. He is a nice puppy. Do not kick him.
Do
Okay?
not
He's
kick
trying
him.
his best. That's all I have to say.
And the next one is
Let it be. Whoa, what's the quote from the Mandalorian?
This is the
Like,
way. I've spoken.
what the? Yes, I have spoken exactly. Your favorite. Okay, next up we got Bleach 05 on Empire of Sandstall. The Stank, a volley gun, 2x5 Raiders pistol, 3 Knights of Sun Griffin Lance, 27 Imp Guard with Household Standard, uh, full command, 20 infantry handgun, 20 crossbows, 20 heavy infantry, full command, 39 heavy infantry with halberd, flaming standard, and then Marshal with double Aether Icon, Marshal with General Black Steel Obsidian Rock, Inquisitor, Hammer Witches plus Steel. What is going on? The Prelate Heavy Armor as the Mithril Death Warrant, Wizard Adept Cosmo, and then Wizard Arcane Engine Adept Alchemy, Go Arcane Mastery. Huh.
Hmm.
Huh. Um, it's pretty solid. I wish I had a cannon, but um, the stank pretty well rounded. I think it'll do
Yeah,
well.
it's
It's hard to
okay.
get points off of it. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And then we have Stefan. And he has 5 Pathfinders, 2x7 Sylvan Sentinels with 7 blades, 2 Forest Eagles, 7 Blade Drenchers, 2 Tree Fathers, 2x5 Heath Hunters, Riders with Heath Hunter, yeah, Heath Hunters, 12 Sylvan Archers, 23 Dryads with scoring, a Dryad Ancient with Adept Druidism, Chieftain Double Aether Icon with Hail Shot, a Longbow, Forest Prince with Bow, Whiskey, and Pathfinder, and a Master of Shamanism, Obsidian Rock. Huh. I love this list. This is actually one of my new. This is one of my favorite lists because this is how I play Sylvans. I'm like, let's go, my boy, Stefan. But
Yeah.
having said that, the reason I don't play this is because there's a lot of big units right now, and I think that this kind of list has a lot of problems because the only spell in Shamanism that deals with that adequately. I mean, you could easily say that the Tree Fathers are gonna go ham, or even like Blade Dancers. I could see them doing very well. The issue is like they're gonna take a lot of wounds. And Tree Fathers can't just mow through infinite like a rat list. That's kind of scary for a Tree Father, even with Stubborn. But has a BSB, a lot of ranged, and I think it'll do solid.
Oh, exactly. Against like the only Skaven, you just try to snipe the general out.
Yeah, with Swarm of Insects.
Yeah. And about the Sentinels, the Sithman Sentinels, they shoot, right? Poison shots.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That well, it's a combination of both, right? It's Sentinels, even Pathfinders, and that Pathfinder Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff
Both
right
need
there,
to be
lad.
very technical and hope.
Yeah.
Great.
And then next we got team, their opponent, Team Minmax, and we have Piercing Micah Pierce, who's running Dreadels with a Miss Leviathan, double What's Crackin', 2x5 Black Cloaks, 9 Harpies, 2x10 Judicators with Champ Musician, 2x30 Temple Militants, one with Rending Banner with Executioner's Icon, Exarch Divination, Aether Icon, Shieldbreaker, and Potion of Strength.
Hmm.
General Exarch Alchemy, Essence of Mithril Paired Weapons, Lacerating Touch, and then an Outcast Master Wizard Blades of Durag. Destiny's
First list
Call.
in the wild I see that doesn't have a big unit of spears.
Yeah. I do not like the Temple Militants at all.
Mm.
I really don't like them. I don't This list I think is gonna have trouble. Double Kraken is good. I think the Miss Leviathan is better on the MSU style list probably, so you can have more units. But it's a push list. He's gonna run at you, and then it's like, can you stop enough spells on the Temple Militants where they don't just go absolutely ham? But just the one issue. I mean, to reroll successful armor saves if you have good enough armor, but it's like you're probably only gonna be AP 1 or 2.
Then we got warriors with 3 of flayers, 3 of 5 flayers, 6 chosen, pair weapons, so I mean, all that. Banner of speed, full command, 4 chosen knights, like another unit of chosen knights.
Wasteland Torch.
Yep, 2 times 40 barbs with great weapons. Okay.
You watch Skaven and AZ videos?
Yeah, he must be inspired.
Yeah.
Chosen Lord on the Karkadan, pair weapons, lance,
Tropic Aura.
Chalice of
He's,
Shielding, Greed. Yeah,
yep.
and Topic Aura, and then Wizard on the Wasteland Behemoth, Master Alchemy, and then another Wasteland
Double
Behemoth, Master Occultism.
Evo,
Uh,
but yeah.
no, it changes to Occultism. It changed to
What?
Occultism.
Oh,
Canyon
it did?
changed it to Occultism. Yeah, there is a note
Oh, okay.
from today. In case you don't understand what dzisiaj means.
I don't know what that means.
Today. Uh, yeah.
Push it forward, I
Push
guess.
it forward, but
Weird though. It's not that strong at fighting though. Like
exactly. The barbs,
that's
yeah, I get what you're going for. It park
you
your
can
big booster and knock it
always
out.
snipe the Chosen Lord.
But 2 Wasteland Wizards on the Wasteland Behemoths, 2 Masters, they don't fight that well. I mean, I
That
I
good.
like
Yeah.
one Wasteland Behemoth with Occultism because you can heal him and all that. You can run it forward and just start throwing spells around. I don't like the Master Alchemy, the second one. I mean, I get it, you may have Master Alchemy, you can throw extra armor save and all that, but ugh, ugh.
Yeah, I think it's too many spells. A lot of double master lists though.
Yes, there's a lot of points, a lot of points.
Well, for some armies, but I also think for a lot of armies that have picked it, aside from this list, it's been cheaper. And he's just trying to get the discount, right? Like that's a pretty expensive model for the behemoth, so I see where he's coming from, but I think it's the rest of the list kind of lets it down with the 80 barbs and then only 4 chosen with the chosen lord who's like not he's kind of scary, but he's not that scary. and
Yeah,
then
then the chaff are
six
three types
chosen.
of
What?
flayers.
Yeah, so he's yeah,
Which
and
is
then not
well, basically this
bad
gun is also
anti-tab.
slow. The only speed threat is the chosen knights. They're like what speed 7,
714. Yeah,
and
same with
it's
the behemoth.
behemoths exactly.
Yeah.
You got chosen lord on the Karkadan, and like what he's joining the chosen knights, so he can get snapped also.
And then we have everyone's favorite alcoholic. Our fucking boy, Jay Gurn 101.
Oh,
This is
so
like the
he's
fourth
yes.
anniversary of the PacRim where I had touched the unit of Minotaurs.
Okay, Tales of
Give me a
Garfat
second.
Gargles. Yes,
Oh,
I'm
give me a
giving
second.
it. I'm giving you a second.
3 of my 6 Minotaurs, one with shield and musician, one as a champ, 8 feral hounds, 15 wild horns with shield, 2 by 3 raiding chariots. Very much like the list he also brought like 4 years ago.
Raiding
Um,
Chariot, Master Shamanism.
Push it forward, babies, and try and fight him. And
Yeah, the Minotaurs. It's yeah, damn mythically.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay.
kind of.
I think too. Another one that potentially has problems with armor.
Yes, but a good job actually.
Yeah, good. No, very very good chaff, and it's gonna be a lot of pressure, and it will. Yeah,
Yeah, there is
great
potential.
list to drink to.
Yes.
My fucking boy. And then we got Henry Greep on Hobgoblins, dude. And this list, I like it. I think there's a couple small things that it could do to be a lot stronger. But it. I mean, I like seeing Hobgoblins. And I think it's actually a pretty good book. And also note it's the old book.
Okay,
So
so it's not after. It's before the changes book, because the
yes,
changes came in
exactly.
like a couple days ago or something like last week.
Yeah. Yep. So he is a Hobbalista, very good. 20 planes emissaries with blunderbuss and musician. This is a unit I don't agree with because I think the flintlock version where you get +1 to hit because of the slingers, and then you get strength 4 AP3 flintlocks, and then sometimes you get off flaming swords or something or -1 resilience, and you go la 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 la, and you destroy someone. Um, 2 by 10 mountain wolf cav with champ musician, full command banner speed. I think that's honestly also too many points in those units because those are the only chaff units really aside from the slingers in the list. And the hobgoblin list has the other unit of like cataphracts that have the 2 up armor save and fight better in combat, or at least no better because they're on they're slower. They kind of do the same role. And then he has 17 hob cataphracts. So this is what I was talking about. Wow, 17. Okay, I'm curious to see how that will do. They have a 2 up armor save. Not bad in combat. They have bows. They're actually, I think, one of the better proponents of naturally using the Hobgoblin Iron Rain passive, where they're shooting at the flank. Um, then the 2 units of Hob Slingers, I kind of always wish these are max slingers, because I think the slingers causing the AP1 makes the book work, and are kind of the keys to the book. And then 2 big units of Hob Levies, 138, 139, both Banner Discipline with Halberd, Heavy Armor, and bows. Champ, like full command, Shaw General, Shield Bow, 2 Binding Scrolls, a bunch of Hobgoblin Chiefs with a bunch of just different. It's like a bunch of one's Cavalry Commander, 2 Archery Commanders, Adept Pyro with Book Arcane Mastery, and a Master Witchcraft. And the character is where I'm very confused because it feels like he's trying to go wide with all these big units with big footprints, but he can't because he only has a 12-inch bubble, and like this is sort of my qualm with the book now, and I think the reason why the new patch is very bad actually is like the old one. It's like okay, you put it on an Alpha Carcadon, you got a big bubble, and that you can make the army kind of work a little bit. And you can put minimum points in other characters, and like easily even have like double master, in the list. I think it's 355 per master, so it's like so cheap. You can go Pyro Witchcrafter, I think Pyro Shamanism, like both very good options too. And then yeah, so very close. I mean, I think it'll do pretty okay, but I worry because it doesn't fight super well. Oh, and all of his guys are on bear dogs, so yeah, he has one big unit of cataphracts that's gonna try to charge people, I guess. But um, a dingus too.
Yeah, I don't quite like this list.
It's close, so close to liking it.
Yes, but I do think what you said about the leadership is gonna come to play a lot.
A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Yeah, I think it unfortunately will come to play a lot, and it's really scary. Because also too, I mean, he's running three characters in that unit of cataphracts, the Hobgoblin Chiefs, and he has a BSB, but it's still a unit. Like the other units have at least banner discipline, but yeah, you can lose that unit kind of easily with only leader 9. It's a lot of points. Anyways, Daryl Grigsby double cannon. Oh, Daryl
Let's
didn't get the
go!
memo. Daryl was like, "Yo, I didn't know that cannons weren't good. Let's run two of them." Two Vengeance Seeker, 16 Seekers Champion, 29 Deep Watch with full command, 3 by 10 Clan Warriors with Great Weapon Champ, 30 Greybeards, Great Weapon, full command, two Smiths, Rune Denial, 3 Battle Ruin, and the other one has Great Weapon, Rune Devouring, 3 Battle Ruin, and then Thane with double Aether Icon, Rune Steel, Iron, and Great Weapon, and a King with the Destruction, Precision, Might, and 2 Rune Shielding.
I like this list
Um,
actually a lot. For the team tournament, I love it. I would not like it for singles,
wish
but
I had more light shooting. That's my only qualm
yes.
anymore. If you had changed the MSU Dwarf Warriors to MSU and even the Greybeards, even the Greybeards, because Dwarves are so solid on their own, I think it'd be a little stronger. Because
But
I don't
against
see
the
how
monster
this list
mash,
clears.
it's I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, but how does it clear chaff?
Well,
Like
well,
W. You're right.
yeah, well. That's why you have to pair it very well.
Yeah.
But no,
So out
you're
of
right.
these two teams,
Oh, min max
uh,
or Kyun kick a puppy. Ooh.
puppy. I'm going puppy.
Uh, hobgoblins are kind of rough. Sylvans were good. Orcs and goblins were also kind of a liability.
Yeah, but the Empire list is solid.
Dwarven list was also a good spark. Pretty
Yeah.
solid list.
Yep, very solid. I think the dwarf list is actually smokes the other one.
Shit.
Yeah, I think puppies.
Nope, they got. I'm gonna go with mid max. I think
Why?
Gurn's gonna bring it.
I think Gurren will do well. I think Gurren will do well, but it's also I think no.
I think it's gonna be super close. I don't
Yeah,
think it's.
big
I was thinking about voting draw, but I think I'm gonna go with min max.
yeah.
And then,
And
oh my gosh.
oh
And then we
my
go
gosh,
to. That's a lot of beef.
that's a lot of beef. Oh, yo, Joff! Zuber? Wait, Joff, tell us about your list.
I don't know what this list does. So, no, okay. So it has two Eldars with Peripens, Feldrax with Halberds, Banner of Discipline, full command. Two units of 8 Warhounds, 9 Barb Horsemen with full command, shields, and Banner of Speed. 12 Warriors of Last with full command, Wizard Master with Evo, Heirloom and Remembrances, Chosen Lord on the Steed, with General with Trophy Rack, Shield, I mean the Burning Portent, Thousand of Shielding, Virstone, Gluttony, Lack of Dark Gods, and the Ancestor with Pearl Weapons and Symbol of Slaughter. Ran out of air there. So that's my list. Switch from
Beef.
Skaven after Arizona, after realizing what The cannons are no longer cannons.
After being totally disenchanted and like even
Yes.
though doing pretty like having a pretty hard schedule and doing pretty well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's you can play with the army. It's just I don't like it.
Why wouldn't you run a fucking beef train that doesn't care about fire like
Like
this
this
one?
list is brainless. Over there is like spinning like a shit on the
Mwah.
toilet.
You're trying to every game. You're like, oh, can I please get this out of the toilet?
Yes, can I please get a point? Oh yes, I won 11-9. Let's go. Oh no, I lost 9-11.
To all our viewers, it's a Polish thing,
Ah, yeah.
right. Yeah.
So anyway, that's my list. It's just dummy thick.
Oh, and then can you do the Saurian one too?
No. We got Pavibot.
We got the Taurosaur, Engine of the Ancients, 2x5 Hunters, Blowpipe Vanguard, Salamander, 2x3 Pterodons with Poison Jab, 2x10 Chameleons, 2x15 Skink Bears with Bow, Musician, 2x15 Saurian Warriors, 1 Spear, 1 Knot, both Musician, Adept Shamanism with Arcane Mastery, Obsidian Tesseract, a Captain with the Light Armor Bow, Wildfire Burst, a Captain Taurosaur Great Bow, BSB with Aether Icon, Starfall Shard, Bird Weapons, and Obsidian Rock, and a bow, and then a Quaddle with Alchemy, Pyromancy, Sun Tablet, Essence of a Free Mind, Symbiosis, Grass of the Immortal. Um,
Yeah,
it's just a fun and interactive list I came up with.
yeah. Just want to just go into the close combat with it, and just
Yeah,
running
just
down at your opponent, just like you're
fight,
not
fight,
expecting
fight,
that.
fight.
Yeah.
You'll never expect this.
All right. Then we have the
Drew
Druby.
Baca. Oh,
So
dear God.
I'm not
Someone
sure.
just.
Perhaps I wish any of us would understand what this list does.
Huh.
Uh,
Huh. What does this list do? Can
what does
someone tell me
what
what
is
this list? It looks
scrappable?
it looks familiar. It's almost like I made it. Oh, but I didn't because look, it has Rod of Battle and Alchemist Ally.
Right,
Oh.
he had an alchemist
Oh.
ally. Okay, wow.
Yeah, I know. For the 3 up on the BSB, it's gonna really save his ass.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Well, two scalpels, three bombardiers, four bombardiers, two cannons, two saber tusks, times one saber tusk tiger, five scraplings, eight tribesmen with banner of discipline, eight bruisers with pennon of grind.
so you can panic
Okay.
off the Death Star.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's 2,000 points that you can panic off.
but hey, you got out of battle. Then
Yeah.
basically BSB with Aether Icon, Alchemist Alloy, crossbow with Viper Scare, rolled to battle. General with Destiny Call, Great Open Sky Legacy, Crossbow Obsidian Rock Call Leader, and the Pyro Master with Mammoth Hide Cloak, Ritual Bloodletter, Liger Stank, Talisman of Shielding, and Firebrand. So that's for our Drubaka. Then we got Alex.
Alex.
Go for his list.
Double Cyclops, got 1 Razor Tusk Chaff, 5 Gargoyles, Scout. I don't know why you'd get them Scout. Um, you're not gonna charge till turn 2. Um, and even then, you don't have a fast list that fast. 2x3 Minotaur's Group Champion, also good. Longhorn, 10 Longhorns, Ambush, Halberd Musician, 12 Centaurs, Lance, Banner Speed, Blackwing Totem. That is a fast unit. He is YOLO fast. He is zooming around with that unit. 40 Mongrels with Banner of the Wild Herd Speared. 40 Wild Horns with Paired Opens, Banner of the Wild Herd, Blackwing Totem, Musician Champion. Beast Chief with Essence Mithril, Level Aether Icon, Grey Weapon. He has a Beast Lord on the Razor Tusk, Throwing Weapons, Heavy Armor, Soul Infusion, Fatal Folly, Talisman of Shielding, and Obsidian Rock. And then Soothsayer, Master Shamanism, Seeds of the Dark Forest, Trickster's Cunning, and Ancestral Carvings.
Just a solid beast list.
Yeah, solid beast list.
And then we got Nilo.
Nilo, our Dingus. Got a Mist Leviathan, 2 Raptor Chariots, 5 Shadow Riders, Divine Altar, Effigy of Dread, 10 Judicators, 2x10 Obsidian Guard, Musician Champion, Gorgons, 2 Gorgons, Halberd, 16 crossbow selections with musician, 14 raiding party with Corsair Peter Hambo, full command, and then 37 spears with running banner, musician champion, and then he has one assassin, an officer with Willow's Ward, Krakenside, Mask of Warcrow, Sealed Ninth Fleet, Outcast, Wizard Adept, Evo, Obsidian Rock, and then a Master Witchcraft with 2 binding scrolls.
So we got basically two brainless lists between me and the Drew. We got one solid list that's Dino, that's Alex, and then we got two big brain lists. That's Kinks and Neil. Yeah, that's us. And we're
That's us.
playing. That's a lot of beef. Let's see if it's really a lot of beef. Go through the ID.
Yeah, we have Evan. He has a Walking Earthquake, Kadum Titan, 5 Vassal Cav, 2 rocket batteries, 4 True Canonid with paired weapons, 20 Vassal Levs with bow, paired weapon musician, 31 with spear and shield, flaming standard, Vassal Chief, 23 Citadel Guard with flintlock, running banner, musician champion, a Vizier, BSB with shield, Conjurer with the adept of witchcraft with mastery, a prophet master of alchemy on a seat with a shuruk, so you can choose between the pyro attribute or the alchemy. And then he's an overlord on a great bull with paired weapons, cleansing light, and infernal weapon, onyx core with ring of desiccation and obsidian rock. Pretty solid. I definitely prefer double titan mortar over double rocket battery. The you take cover, so it even though you're accurate, it's like, oh, you're shooting at a large unit in a ruins or on a wall. Haha. You're not really doing that much. But very solid list for sure. Yeah, I think I'll do well. And then we got
Ghost.
Ghost Talker. Is it Ghost Talker, Ghost Stalker, Ghost or Ghost Talker? Let us know. Who has 2 flame cannons, 2 rune crafted catapults, 3 steam compters, 2 with bombs, 1 with grenades, 2 vengeance seekers, 10 miners, 2 grudge busters, 20 seekers, musician, 10 clan warriors, throwing weapons, shield, with standard musician, and then 10 clan marksman with shield crossbow, 2 by 10 with shield and handguns, 12 clan marksman with shield crossbow, and then a runic smith general with the rune of denial, rune of harnessing, rune of storms. So it's kind of like Pete Reese list,
Hmm.
but a little different. He doesn't have the same level of like strength in combat or even
It's
shooting. Like
way
he's very
different,
good
yeah.
at we're very good at infantry. But I think like I get nervous because I think with this list it's not that hard like to snipe the runic smith early and kill the denial. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
I did it
he's not
when I
deny.
played Pete, but it's like if you have the range and you can get in and like do a little bit of damage to one of the small units, you know,
Yeah.
it's like realistically it's one good Titan mortar hit or something similar, like one of the rune crafted or of catapults, like of another list, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got one shot, boom, and I can snipe this guy, maybe. You know, it's not a great shot, but it's also a good shot at killing it before it becomes effective. But this thing lacks AP more than anything, and I think it's like you should have a cannon in here.
I think so too. I don't.
Yeah.
I understand the catapult that can target this. It can work similar to cannon, but the cannon has +1 to hit, and it can deal 5 wounds right away. I
Well,
guess the
and
catapult can.
some things are tough 8 too,
Yeah.
you know. So that's the other thing where cannons really come into play, and also AP 10. You're just not gonna take a save, and you can snipe a lot of things with cannons. So
Okay, and then we got
Kesha,
Chesh. Cheshire.
sweet baby, our sweet cat, who has 2 by 6 blow flies with Broodmother champion. Oh, so he raises, I think. If he does enough wounds, 5 Sirens, 2 by 12 Succubi with Chilling Yawn, so that lowers agility, Musician Champion, it's good against elves. This is very good against elves. 19 Lemures, Stuff Over Lip, Standard Bear, Musician Champion, Sentinel Nukaja with the Pulpit, Thumb, Mirrored Scales, which you can put on a unit, which is also very good for this list. And then Unnatural Roots. And then a Courtesan of Sibarish with the Master Witchcraft, Iron Husk, the 5 up armor, and Hard Target 2 and Living Shield.
Yeah,
Um,
and Broodmother does the raising if
yeah,
they cost 3 wounds in close combat.
yeah,
Very compact list.
very compact. No chaff. Well, one unit
No
of chaff, I guess,
sirens, yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Witchcraft.
yeah.
Yeah, hmm, it's okay.
And then we got Ben Kerr.
Ben Care,
And
let's
then
go.
also shout out Ben Kerr's lovely wife. She's great. She's always fun. I hope she's there. And because I'm like, my girlfriend's gonna come. You should hang out together. You guys can drink together and then have fun. Anyways, he has 2 repeater batteries, 2 by 5 black cloaks, a divine altar with effigy of dread, obsidian guard, 3 gorgons halberd, 8 warlock acolytes with a champion, 15 auxiliaries, musician, 18 auxiliaries, full command with the aether icon, 37 spears with rending. And then he's an officer, double aether icon, Willow's Ward, Kraken's Hide, Adept Evo, Master Cosmo with Obsidian Rock. He's MR5? Kecked up potentially, or at least MR3 and MR2. He's might be splitting it. Um, and then Dread Prince with Basalt, Guard Dakos, and Moithir's Mirror. Huh.
Pretty solid
Like,
list.
yeah, pretty solid list. I like this list a lot. I think I like running double Dread Prince if I would run him, but it's a very good build on Prince.
And it's a good player
Uh,
also.
yeah, very solid
Yeah.
player. And then we have Vespasian. And he has 3 Sea Guard Reapers, 15 Queen's Guard, Spear Musician, a Giant Eagle, 20 Lion Guard with Becalming, Musician Champion, 5 Lean Reavers, 20 Citizen Spears Musician, 20 Sea Guard with Aether Icon, Champ, Wizard Master Div, Aether Icon, BSB with double Aether Icon, and Enrig, and then and those are King High Prince with the Ancient Dragon and a great weapon. So 24-inch Divination, a lot of utility, solid highborn list,
And the dragon.
and a dragon countercharge, and Lion Guard too. Lion Guard are actually very scary.
Yes. So, we're both voting for That's a Lot of
That's a
Beef.
lot of beef. Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, Jeffy, I think that was it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
everyone. Let's
That's
see.
a Lot of Beef can be taking the tournament. I don't know.
Yeah. What's your favorite list, Joff? Ogre list.
Yes, yes. The ogre list.
Yeah.
Not our ogre list, but the ogre
No,
list.
no, 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 no. Yeah, the other one.
Although our ogre list is pretty damn thick.
We both have good times on our ogre list.
Yes.
Okay, I'll say that. I will say very good
Uh,
times.
Also,
Good.
everybody noticed that he said our ogre list, so it's our
Oh
ogre
my
list.
fucking god,
Just,
Jeff! I
just
swear to God,
throwing it out there, you
someone,
know.
I'm gonna fucking beam you over the head. Not only do I make your warriors list, okay,
Hey, I help with warrior list, okay? I've been assisting with that.
that's true. I just gave you my ogre list. And I was like, Jeff, this is the most brainless, dumb thing you could possibly fucking ever play, and it'll do well. And you were like, I'm not sure, is it? And then you tried it once, and you're like, it is.
It absolutely is.
It absolutely is.
It's like
100%.
I have not played anything more brainless than that, but I think the other ogre lists, I don't remember which team it was on, it was pretty good.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was
I kind
solid.
of like the ropes list for Vermisworm. If you know how
Hmm.
to roll your leadership and you get paired well, so that nothing can threaten your director, it can do work also.
Yeah.
Like for a team, for singles, I'll be very afraid of this list, but for team, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I can see that working out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and tune in next time on Dragon Ball Joff.